All right guys, today I want to show you how to build cabinets for your bus conversion. I think this is a pretty big deal because it really can save you a lot of money if you know how to build your own cabinets. We're gonna go ahead and start working on our cabinets. Now we have done one test cabinet just to kind of see how we wanted to have them built. And it's the vanity in the bathroom. And so we're gonna build them pretty much exactly the same way with a few modifications, and they're gonna be like a full access cabinet.
I'm excited to get the cabinets built.
Yeah, and we've got, you know, our inset stove that's going to be custom fit for these cabinets, or the cabinets are going to be custom fit for it. And we've got a dishwasher, which is also going to slide right in and be a flush faced
the dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
See, you scrape the food off
your plates
before you put it into the dishwasher, and then it will come out clean.
I had always thought that you just, you know, you've got a full plate of food and you just shove it in the dishwasher and it took care.
That's why the plates have always been dirty when you do it.
So the other day we cut out all of our cabinet panels so they are ready to go, and today we're just going to be assembling them.
The depth that we cut our panels is 23 1/4. And the reason that we did it the 23 1/4 and not 24 inch is we're gonna put a nice finished trim piece on the face of these cabinets. One of the panels here, as you can see, is a finished panel. So this is the end that would be exposed, and we would want to stain and varnish this panel. So the cabinet that we're building next is a 18-inch cabinet. That means that we need to cut up some support for the inside, the framing of the cabinet, and we want that to be 16 1/2.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna install our spacer. So hold that there. And just to get it kind of in place, we'll tack it with a brad nailer, and then we're gonna screw it in place. Now, neither one of these sides are finished ends, so screwing in the sides won't matter. But on your finished end, you're not gonna wanna screw it on the side. And we're using an 1 1/4 screw. So for this piece on the back, we're gonna be installing it about 3/16 of an inch in, and that will give room for our backing to be able to sit flush with the back.
So you want this connecting piece to be flush with the top, and you want the back to be flush with your spacer. Now we're attaching our third support piece, and it will go directly under the previous one. And we just want to make sure that it's spaced. So we're using our red, this is the bus paint here, spacer, flush before we nail it. There.
Okay, so now what we're doing is we're taking our spacer piece and we're putting it in here, and this will be backing for the toe kick. And you want to line up this piece flush with this part of the toe kick, which is at the 4-inch mark. Tack it in place. The piece that we just put in will also act as the base support And then we've got another piece that's going in here.
So our toe kick is 4 inches. So we're going to measure and just make a mark here and do it to both sides so that we know the height of our spacer. Elisha's been our camera boy today. He's done a good job. All right, this is the last piece. Need to make sure it's down to our 4-inch mark, and then we need to make sure that it is spaced properly. So this needs to be flush, and this needs to be at our 4-inch mark. Now that our cabinet is framed, it's time to put some backing. That's my balance. Next, we're gonna put the base plywood in. And I cut this to 16.5 wide, just like our framing pieces. And it is 23 inches long.
So Julie's got our base cut. What we're gonna do is just pull this back out, put some glue down. I like to put glue on the side. The only reason I'm putting glue on the side and not actually on the plywood itself is because if I put it on the side of the plywood and when I go to install it, it'll smear that glue all the way down the side of the cabinet. So I just put it on the side like that. All right, and we just want to make sure that we're flush. We want this to come out flush with the front. Perfectly square. Again, I'm going to put my 2-inch brad nails back in. This is sticking out here. It's just because this cabinet needs to rack a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna square off of this and draw a line across here just so I know exactly where my screws need to be. Pre-drilling helps with a few different things. One, so you don't strip out your screw, and also so it sets the screw head. So that is how we are building the cabinets for the bus, and that's pretty much how you could build cabinets for a house as well. Now there's going to be some variations depending on what you want to do. Like I said, we're going to be putting a trim piece all the way around this to finish off the look. We might polyurethane the inside, we're not sure yet. I mean, it's not necessary, especially in cabinets where you've got drawers, where it's just drawers. No one's ever gonna really see this inside. These are called full access cabinets because they don't have a frame around them. And we wanted to do that this time just so we have full access to our cabinets. And they make special hinges that will connect on the inside here. So if you put a door on these cabinets, it's easy to find those hinges. So that is how you build a cabinet, a full access cabinet. So we've got our cabinet for our dishwasher ready. So this is where the dishwasher slides in, flush mount. Underneath it we'll have a big drawer. And this is another cabinet. This is for our trash can, which is this right here. So our trash can will be here. Come out like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a nice trimming all around this. That'll be like there'll be a two-tone from the color we have in the bus and the color this panel is here, because this will be an exposed panel. We'll have a trimming that goes all the way around this cabinetry that'll be like a two-tone look.